Look at this pretty new boy. So, we have even more new dragons that are going to be coming into the game. And we have a brand new epic called the Green Agate dragon that is going to be coming in a chain breeding event from the 2nd to the 9th of September. And there is a full forum post about this that lists all of the possible outcomes and the dragons that you are going to need to breed this guy. So, to breed him, you need the Sprite dragon, which is going to be the dragon of the week, and you need the Droid dragon, which is like literally my least favourite dragon in the entire game. But when you're breeding these two dragons together, these are all of the possible outcomes. So, if we actually scroll down here and count just how many of these there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 other possible outcomes. And then the Green Agate is an option, and he is a metal, plant and void dragon with a 22-hour breeding time. And you could say, well, if I get a 22-hour breeding time, I'm good then. But no, because there are 5 dragons that share a 22-hour breeding time with him. It is literally probably the most annoying chain breeding event / epic dragon to breed ever. I mean, the red scale was pretty bad, but this one, 5 shared 22-hour breeding time outcomes, seriously? I've never heard of something so disastrous, but, you know, either way, that is the new dragon. Make sure you get that Sprite dragon, and make sure you have the Droid dragon also to be able to go ahead and breed him. He's so pretty, I want him, but why does he have to be this difficult to breed? Chain breeding events, dude. And in case you wanted to know how to get the Sprite dragon, it is the dragon of the week, and the combination is going to be honey plus dust. And again, there's a few outcomes. No shared breeding time though, but 16 hours for the Sprite, and you should be good to go. But still, actually having to get the Sprite dragon and then go ahead and try and breed for that Agate dude, it is going to be a very tough breed. But I do like the fact that they're bringing out new dragons in different cool ways. So this was first revealed, I believe, with the event schedule, because they've gone through everything to expect for the next week of the game, because the Divine event is now over, and we have lots of different events actually. It still feels like the Divine event is quickly going. But we do have the Warden Dragon coming in the Bottomless Dungeon next week, so any guys that have wanted him for a long time, you should be very happy. I'm happy to see him, but probably won't end up getting him. And at the top of this weekly schedule thing, Adam has posted just a quick point I want to draw attention to. In the Bottomless Dungeon this week, it'll be possible to get relics of hatching and double egg relics. That is very, very cool. That is very, very cool. There's a chance to get the former in the medium or large chest, while there's a chance for the latter in the final purple chest. So, hatching ones, you can get them in the other chests, but the double egg relics, there is a chance to get them out of purple chests, which I think is good, because to actually buy them out of the shop, it was like 500 each, 500 dungeon token currency, and that is a lot. So at least if you don't get the dragon that you're looking for in the purple chest, maybe you can get a double egg relic instead, which would help with the chain breeding, which would help with Dragon of the Week breeding. Just good all around. But if we go through each of these individual events, September 7th to the 6th, we have the Great Dragon Race Clan event. September 1st to the 30th is the Libra Dragon of the Month. 2nd to the 9th, there is going to be a boss challenge, and in the boss challenge, you can actually get the Droid Dragon from that. That's kind of annoying, but you can get it, even though since you only can get it during the event, you actually don't have any time to breed it during the chain breeding event. But whatever, I've complained about how terrible this scheduling is before, so let's not go through that again. September 2nd to the 9th, the chain breeding. So again, use the Droid Dragon and the Sprite Dragon to breed the Agate Dragon, or Green Agate Dragon. I'm so going to confuse it with Agate, because it sounds similar, aren't I? And then, September 2nd to the 9th, fight your way through infinite waves of opponents and explore the dark chambers of the dungeon to loot this week's Warden Dragon and lots of valuable goodies. This week, players have the chance of finding relics of hatching and double egg relics. And then Golden Gatherer, 6th to the 9th, 6th to the 9th, dinner time, 2nd to the 6th, Crowded Nursery. So you can get a unicorn dragon out of the VIP event and a chestnut dragon out of the regular Golden Gatherer event if you care. But I am not pleased about the fact that we have the 2 dragons, as in we've got the Dragon of the Week, and we have the Droid Dragon in the Boss Challenge from the 2nd to the 9th, and the Chain Breeding event only lasts from the 2nd till the 9th. Oh, please, if we don't want anything, just do it the week after. Just do it the week after, because we have to get it. We have to hatch... What? Look, I'm not going to complain. I'm stopping myself right here, but I'm not pleased. And plus, with the Bottomless Dungeon, you know, we're going to get the new special deals for the week. We'll see what else they give us, or what they give us the opportunity to get. Maybe something cool, maybe just cheap relics, who knows. But we do have the whalemart out right now with a weird set of bundles, let's say. Relics of Hatching. You get 5 of them for 99 gems, and Relics of Hatching can be really useful because it speeds up the eggs in your hatchery by 8 hours. 5 of them? It's actually not too bad, but 99 gems, it's still a gem deal, so I don't like it. Enchantment tickets, always take those because they're always pretty good. Then we have 50 divine tickets for 300 gems. If you were going to spend on divine tickets, you should have spent during the boss challenge event, so don't spend now. Dragon Fury Essence for food, always a good deal. And then finally we have the major, I guess, reward, which is the card piece one, or the deal, I should say, not reward, where we can get gold and 2 pieces of Chrono Seth for 150 gems. Which is pretty horrific. I mean, this deal only gives you the chance to get 6 pieces of Chrono Seth, and to do that you have to spend 450 gems. I mean, in general, the dragon is overpriced, but I guess if you're like literally 6 pieces away, maybe it's worth it. Apart from that, this deal is literally useless. But hey, I mean, that's just a lot of whalemart deals. That's the problem with a lot of the gem deals. A lot of them are just blatantly overpriced. The VIP ones tend to be pretty good. Depends on how much they're offering them for at the time. But most of the gem deals, they're just not really... They're not worth it, because you could think you could buy VIP with those gems, you could buy portal upgrades, you could buy so much stuff, but instead they're like, hey, go and buy a couple of relics that you'll probably get for free in the dungeon if you do the dungeon. Haha. I don't know. It seems a little bit sketch to me. Not sure if I'm a major fan of them continuously putting loads and loads of gem deals in the whalemart. Like 3 gem deals, that is more than 50% of the whalemart. Like, come on, I want at least half of it to be free stuff, but we're just getting bombarded with all of the gem deals. Please give us some more free deals, especially, you know, dragon tickets, enchantment tickets, things like that. They're always useful. Like, we've only got 3 of them, but over weeks and weeks you can collect a lot of them, and then you can get extra ones, and then you can open the big chests and then not get what you want anyway because it's all random as to what rewards you get. That's what I mean. It's just like weeks and weeks and weeks of effort, and the only payoff is a loot box, which usually gives you void materials. All I can do is sigh. All I can do, it's just, I feel like sometimes with DML, you know, blatant problems that people have been pointing out for years. It's just, they never change. You know what I mean? And every single week they come back. And it's just sort of like, nobody wanted this last week. And we have it this week. Nobody wanted it last month. And we're still getting it next month. It's just sort of sad to like open the whalemart and look that there's a gem deal and go, yeah, that's probably not worth it. Like, immediately, without even checking what it is. And plus, at most people, they're not really interested in the gem deals because, again, there's just other stuff that you could spend on that's going to be more worthwhile. So, a lot of the time, remember the first couple of whalemarts that we had way back when? We did have gem deals back then as well, and some of them were a little bit iffy, of course. But whenever we used to get whalemart, it used to be like, oh my god, there's so much cool stuff. This great new edition is fantastic for all these special deals. Now when I open the whalemart, or when I open my game, sometimes I'm sort of like, Might as well check the whalemart. Maybe it's just how it would have been over time, you know, just as the honeymoon period wore off. But there was a time where I even made I think I made a slogan called hashtag make whalemart great again, and put the MAGA hat on it. But I don't think it's ever really improved since that point. It's like one week we'll get decent deals, other times we'll get really bad ones. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest with you. But hey, at least in the meantime we're getting new dragons, we're getting new events, stuff to keep people interested. Although, if we keep getting chain breeding events that are in the same week as the event week to get the dragons that are required, I don't know. I mean, it's like, does it make any sense? I don't feel like the events make sense. It's like, if you need something to be a requirement to get another thing, why would you put them in the same week? I guess to force people to spend money is the obvious answer, but is there any reason to actually do it outside of just being a little bit of a word I'm not going to say? Probably not. I can't ever conceive a world in which it makes sense to put all of the events in the same week and not put the chain breeding event the week after. No, it's like I rack my brain trying to think about it. And this isn't me complaining, this is me trying to think about it in terms of its usage. You know, I'm just being honest. Rather than me having a complaint, you just gotta look at the straight statistics. Because usually boss challenge events, they'll last like I mean, realistically, they could make the boss challenge events however long they want to make them. They can make them 2 days long, they can make them 4 days long, they can make them a week long. Let's say the boss challenge takes half of the time. So let's say about 4 days-ish. Then you still got to hatch the dragon, which is going to take a day. So then that's 5 days. And then you've only got a couple more days after that to actually try and breed it. I mean, the idea is to make them difficult to breed, and then people feel like they've got some special kind of chain breeding event, super event dragon, but it's just an epic. He does look cool though, not gonna lie, he does look very cool, so I can appreciate Green Agate because he's a pretty looking boy. But regardless, that is the new news that has come out so far today. It did come out a couple of hours ago now, but you know, I wanted to space out the uploads a little bit, but you know, let's see what happens with this new stuff. I really want to get a hold of this Green Agate. I'm going to be hoarding those double egg relics, and I highly suggest that you get a hold of those double egg relics yourself too. So, let us hope for the best for all of us. But for now, thank you for joining me, and until the next time I see you, I'll see you then.